finally. I thought he'd never give us a chance. Okay, gotta move fast. Thankfully, this place has a way of messing with the time flow. I still got a chance to save them.
Okay, so we're connecting things a little bit. Like, we found that hospital note at the very beginning of the game that said Marianne had a bunch of burns.
All work and no play, are you, Henry? All right. Let's see what makes you tick. No way across. Guess I'll just make my own.
Took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out what the hell I was doing there.
Fuck. I'm not alone in here.
So many random F-bombs in this game. Handful of warranted ones, I suppose. Oh, and Tommy's medium powers afford him abilities to just destroy people with his brain? Is that what he did?
There you are. At least the part I've gone after.
A real tape. It's not a fake tape. Case file, codename Butcher. Suspect Jacob Wilk. Suspected of theft, fraud, illegal trade. Investigator Henry Wilk. Senior constable. I can't run. I can't exit. I don't seem to be able to move objects. right there.
Do you know why you're here?
I'm not playing your games, Henry.
Don't call me that. The agency was led to believe you've been stealing meat from the working people of the Republic.
Where would they get that idea, I wonder?
You've been a very bad boy.
Let's just get this over with.
Given your line of work, you had ample opportunity to commit your crime. It is a crime against the people. Punishable by death. Anything to say in your defense?
I'm sorry, Henry.
That's not where I thought I was going to end up.
Shit.
Ration stamps issued by the government of the Polish People's Republic.
Where are you, boy?
I can't crouch or hold my breath like any of the old stealth
You
mechanics.
bad boy!
Any of the old stealth mechanics that I had.
I know you're here. You've been a very bad boy.
Run, Tommy. He's just so casual.
There you are.
Nope. Someone else. Can I get under that? What?
Bad boy!
Is there... What was that weird graphical thing? Is there a monster behind me? Do I need to just go? Is it gonna see me no matter what?
Come here!
Shit. Fuck. Shit, not good. Not fuck.
Instead of any type of like health bar, you just it's just based on how many times Tommy swears. guess I pushed the button. That was my fault. I just like tilted the stick to see what would happen.
Where are you, boy?
Props to the medium for constantly reminding me how to use my abilities. Because you like go so long in between. I guess we've had the spirit bomb from pretty early on, so. This like environment is like reasonably grotesque. I don't even want to look in that window. Like there hasn't been, I guess I don't know how like a video game is really really scary, but some of the stuff has been.
See how easy it is when you do as you're told.
Has been kind of unsettling. Identity card. No, oh, Henry Wilk, agent of the Security Service, Ministry of Internal Affairs. Patriotism stronger than blood. Not often do we see patriotism of such quality as was displayed during these past weeks by Senior Constable Henry Wilk. A simple officer of the Civic Police, Wilk showed his commitment to building a righteous tomorrow of the People's Republic by rejecting the shackles of his criminal kinship. His daring investigation into the now infamous meat scandal led to a number of arrests, including one Jacob Wilk, Henry's own father. The irregularities uncovered by Officer Wilk included corruption, theft of high-quality meat products, and replacing them for lesser ones. Apart from Jacob Wilk, numerous other culprits have been apprehended, including 4 directors of the socialized meat trade and several store managers. Trial is to commence this Thursday, and if the accused are found guilty of their crimes, they will most likely face execution by hanging. When asked for comment, Officer Henry Wilkes' response was simple: "I only did what felt just." Truly the words of a patriot. Definitely a tough spot to be in. What the hell?
Vilk, is it? Henry Vilk?
What's this about?
Straight to the point. No fear, no hesitation.
If you wanted me dead, I'd be dead already.
So, what do you want?
I want to offer you a job.
I'm listening.
I've been doing this a long time. I've come to know people. See what makes them tick. See their potential.
Agreed. On one condition.
Huh?
The work I do for you, it stays at work.
That's the way we like it.
It has to. If it doesn't, I'm holding you accountable.
Welcome to the family.
You want me to feel sorry for you, Henry? Let's see how that works out.
Because he had to arrest his family? Or what? I'm kind of not a big fan of how we're like out on like a tangent of a tangent to the story. Like, I understand kind of what happened, but like, why do I care about Henry now? I guess there is a certain existential dread in being trapped in a giant, just like, filing room. Just looping through. You can't ever escape it. Eternal boredom.
You ever heard of Neva?
Special assignment for Major Henry Vilk. A person of interest has been found at the Neva Workers Resort near Krakow. Local investigators had reported of a strange case involving the painter, whatever his name was, Tommy. Richard or Tommy? The person was found alive but in a vegetative state. Foul play was suspected, but examination didn't show signs of brain trauma. Possible connection to the Gemini case. Consult the classified files. So that was Richard. Tommy used his medium brain powers. I'm following. Keep it clean, keep it quiet. This is what we've been training you for. I strongly recommend that you acquaint yourself with the Soviet scientist notes we acquired during Classified in 1950. You've been granted access to archives entry number 1138. This is for your eyes only, Vilk. Dig in. Report to your case officer for further briefing. Yeah, like I'm following how Henry got involved. Just don't really see why Henry's that relevant. This big detour
What's this?
through the lives and times of Henry Vilk. Session number 42. The subject continues to manifest strong supernatural powers. He claims that another classified is talking to him, showing visions. Working theory. Suspected connection to classified. Possibly established as the result of a near-death experience. More tests necessary to confirm the split theory. Okay, wait. Did Thomas have a near-death experience that we know about? Because we know Marianne did.
Weird.
Session 43. Today's session halted prematurely due to an incident in the test chamber. While administering prescribed substances, lead scientist Dr. Classified came into skin-to-skin contact with the subject. Classified was promptly hospitalized. Despite showing no signs of physical trauma, he fell into a vegetative state, from which he is yet to recover. Further sessions have been halted indefinitely. Oh, test subject redacted. Session 43. Okay. Sounds an awful lot like Tommy. Test subject redacted, session 44. Reminder for today's rescheduled session. Despite increased dosage, the subject remains extremely dangerous and needs to be restrained, both physically and mentally, for the duration of the test. Heightened security measures apply. Got it, got it.
Fuckers everywhere. Watch my step.
I think these little balance beam parts are like stupid and cool at the same time. I like the ones with Marianne where the monster was below you and stuff, but like as a gameplay mechanic, it's like whatever. They're just like making you go mad slow.
Shit, not good. Not good. Shit. Almost got me this time.
Works for me. I didn't know if I was trying to block it or if I was trying to drop the thing on it. Language.
Can't get me up here, can you?
I mean, I can't really see things ending well for Tommy.
There. Got you right where I wanted. Time to put you out of your misery.
Oh, you don't have to time it or anything. It just stands there for you. Put these files to good use, finally. Mom, Daddy, and me. We had like the memory thing in the wheelchair. And Daddy's like a red guy.
I'm going away tonight. Business trip. Short notice. Couldn't be helped.
Won't you say goodbye to him?
I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Work on my mind.
I see.
Then again, maybe I should. Do you think I should?
Whatever you wish, dear.
Simon? Where are you, boy?
Who the hell is Simon? We saw this toy earlier.
Dad?
Okay, so the wheelchair has nothing to do with Marianne.
Hey there, champ.
Are
This is
you going
Simon.
away again?
Daddy has to go to work.
Is this Henry's kid?
Once I get back, we can go fishing. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I don't like it when you go.
I know. But sometimes Daddy needs to work. It's good for all of us. You understand, don't you?
No, not really, no.
I
I'm a tiny bit lost.
Yes, Father.
Aha.
I am personally starting to feel the dread that I will never leave this place. Section is going a little long for me. Okay, we made it to the castle at the end of the filing room. Obviously.
This is it.
You made it. You're just in time.
That's right, kid. Just come to me. I'll put an end to it. I'll set you free.
No, it won't let us leave. The monster.
Don't worry about the monster, kid. I'll deal with it. I'll put it down for good.
Not if it puts you down first.
What did you say?
Got him.
What is that? A guilty conscience? The vulnerable child behind the monster?
There is no child. There is only
More running.
your tricks won't work on me, old man.
I forgot we were inside one of Thomas's memories.
Marianne?
Got it.
I remember. It's him. It was always him. Thomas.
Thomas is gone. You're too late, girl.
It's you. You tried to kill us. What did you do to her? What did you do to Lillian?
I was already dead. Your father made sure of that. That's a good one. Little Marianne forgot her own daddy.
Then who was it? Who killed her? I saw her ghost. What happened to her?
Three. Was it the nurse? The painter? The monster from under the bed? Maybe. It was her own papa.
What the hell are you talking about? He wanted to save us. To save her.
Maybe. In a way, that's exactly what he did.
Fucking madness.
This place. It reeks of it. Madness. Grief. And suffering. They're all around you.
Thomas Rekovich. My father. Was he the man on the pier? The man with the gun? The murderer from my dream?
Jeez, I didn't even remember that.
I needed to know what happened after the fire. What happened to them? To me.
I mean, we know what happened to Marianne, right? She goes to the hospital burn and she gets adopted. So Richard did not kill Lily. Maybe it's just 2024 and I'm jaded or whatever. But like, we've just gone so far. And now we're just like holding these little like Shyamalan twists or whatever. Like, oh yeah, like Thomas is Marianne's father. Don't care really. Like, it's not, I didn't know that for sure, but like it's also not really a surprise. It's just like, okay, let's keep moving. I don't know. We got so much Henry.
Okay, Marianne. Focus. This was your home once. There's gotta be something here.
But the endless red office was my least favorite part of the game so far. Definitely. Not a great section, if you ask me.
Photo. It's sad to see it like this. Left behind. Forgotten.
Me, Daddy, Lillian, and our little red house.
Another photo. Somehow it feels wrong to just leave them lying around. Is that a dollhouse? How the hell did it survive the fire? Locked. Maybe there's a way to open it. I feel like I should find somewhere to put it. I think that's it. The Rekovich family history. All burnt up, but I can still make out some of it.
I can't stand the look she gives her. She hates her because of what happened to you. She thinks it's her fault, as if she did it on purpose. She's still too young. She needs time to understand, but sometimes I'm afraid. Afraid she'll do something to her. I keep telling myself she would never, but then again, I know better than anyone. Everyone has their demons. There are so many, like, unlinked pronouns. I have no idea who she, her, or you. Like, I'm assuming one kid blames the other kid for something. Is this Thomas writing, is you the wife? Okay. Grammar time is over. I think we're hitting the mirror.
All right. Let's see what's on the flip side of this place.
Is this equivalent to the dollhouse? Alrighty.
An ornate butterfly. Why do I feel that's not all you are? Strange. It's like feelings etched into the wall. This looks eerily familiar.
Have we been dead the whole time? Infinity, giant squiggle, cancer ribbon.
The dollhouse. It's open. It looks like a replica of the actual house. Looks like I could put something here. A tiny mirror. I wonder. Strange. It feels like something shifted.
Is that the other side of the mirror?
I knew it. The dollhouse, the mirrors, it's all connected. This room feels like I shouldn't be here. Wait. I don't think this belongs here.
What are you gonna do? Hit me with that fish? I think that was the first old movie reference of the day. That one wasn't that old.
Hey. Another one of those butterflies.
I hate you. All of you. None of you know. None of you understand.
I do.
Not me.
Another mask. Were those the friends Satnus talked about?
Oh, jeez.
There's something underneath.
That's way harder to find the right angle than it should be.
This? A tea party with the devil?
How do I know?
I know. I understand. I can feel your pain.
What the hell?
We can show them. We can make them understand. Make them feel what it's like.
Why was that monster Scottish for one sentence? Can't place the butterflies or anything yet, if indeed that's what I'm supposed to do.
This room, it feels very familiar. Locked.
Ah,
4 slots. I guess that means 4 butterflies.
I guess that means I should have been paying attention when I was looking at that butterfly plaque.
And another one.
But I only have 3.
I don't need her. She took my mom away from me. I hate her. I wish she was dead.
Lily, No, it was not my fault. What the hell's happening to me?
So that was indeed the previous note, that she hates her for what she did to you. I have all the butterflies. I could just try to brute force the combinations. Come on, Marianne. Black with red, yellow with red, and then the other 2. What now? Okay. So this one's yellow. Probably.
Nothing. I must have messed it up somehow.
Save yourself. Let me help you.
What about her?
Leave her. Let her burn.
Oh God. It's spring. This place is like an emotional graveyard.
Marianne, come on.
But I can't leave her here. She'll die.
Remember, Mommy?
She's my sister.
Then set me free, and I will save you both.
Ah! Shit!
I was just standing there jamming the shield button, but I've got no juice. I realized. Yeah, yeah. Same thing. She loves that corner.
I know. I understand. I can feel your pain.
What the? Ah! Shit!
Okay.
God damn. That thing. It came from her. Bought its way out with our lives. Lily. I need to find her.
Oh. Okay. I guess she's this way. Oh, Yep. I'm like, what's that point down there? Why can't I find that point?
The basement looks almost intact. Maybe I'll find some clues in here.
Tell me about the fire, Lily. You were locked in, alone?
No. We were not alone.
No? Who else was there?
The voice. I didn't invite it, but it came anyway.
Oh, Lily.
Daddy? Where is Marianne?
She needs to stay at the hospital a while longer.
Will she be alright? I want to see her.
She's asleep, honey. The doctors aren't sure when she's gonna wake up.
I was in a coma. That's why I couldn't remember anything.
Gosh darn coma. Yikes.
Lily, listen. You have to come with me now.
Daddy? Where are you taking me?
I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry.
Thomas. What the hell did you do to her?
She's sick, but it's not physical. He was right. That terrible night. Something has awakened. Something was born inside her. It's eating her from the inside, preying on her strength. Her little body withers. I have to do something. We need to do something.
Jesus, this thing is serious. Looks like it's military. No. Solid steel. Combination lock.
Am I supposed to know the number? Is there something I'm forgetting?
Barely legible. But I can still make out some of it.
Matter of Time Watch Shop. 14476.
A lot of love was put into this. But there's sadness, too.
Happy anniversary, 10 years. Time flies, huh? Here's a little something to help you keep track. I love you, you big dummy. Ah. Oh. I don't hate this, as a puzzle goes. The watch was bought. Oh, yeah, so their anniversary is 1966, yeah? 10 years, right? Is this... Aha, that's where I came up. Okay. This is one of the times where I just like pray to Tom that when I type in 1966, it works, because otherwise, yeah.
Penny in for a pound.
Otherwise I had no idea. It's WWE style. We just had like 10 camera changes on one corner. Did I die? Did I need to run? Yes, I did.
Not you,
will it take to get rid of that fucking thing?
It's done. They'll never know. They can never know. They wouldn't understand. They would never forgive me. But they are safe. That's what matters. Separation. It's the only way. Okay, I need the juice to open the big door.
What is this place? Some sort of a fallout shelter? There. That looks like a way out. It's half underwater.
Is that blocked off? No. Jeez. Okay. I saved some juice though, so I can go back and hit the other fuse box. This place like feels like a rusted out ship. It feels like I've gone under my childhood home and found the Titanic. What the hell did I do? Not what I thought it was going to do. I'm here again? I'm not even anywhere close to making it back to... Alright, what was up here? These are, like, by far my favorite sections where you just get, like, these two worlds to explore and stuff. I do think this bit is pretty cool. East chamber. And then this is just underwater, right?
Ah, the lower levels are flooded. I'm not much of a diver.
Not that great at climbing stairs either. Or maybe it's just descending the stairs that's really hard. I'm just gonna come up on this thing again, right?
Maybe I could pump out the water from here. Yes, it's on.
Am I gonna have to run around and I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at. Central chamber water pressure, east chamber water pressure. That don't look good. Oh, there you go.
Looks like both retention tanks are closed off. Maybe I could get down there and open them. Okay. We can probably get to the first tank now.
Oh, I see. They like actually connect. Ah, hell.
Rainbow. Not for me. Not for me. Where would you be? What would you be? Burnt, charred, scorched, dead. You owe me!
When we first stumbled upon the site, we thought it was just an old German bunker, couple corridors, maybe some outdated supplies. 2 weeks of excavation later, we knew that old funny Mustachio must have had big plans for this place. A whole system of underground tunnels, reinforced concrete walls, the whole shebang. Guess he wanted to have himself a little forced retreat in case the whole master race thing didn't work out. Yeah. The commies did what they do best, stolen it for themselves. They wanted to repurpose it into a full-on nuclear shelter. They even got a power grid going. That's as far as they got before the dream of Neva went to shit. Luckily for me, the entire thing was very hush-hush, and I made sure it stayed that way. As far as I know, most people who knew about it died in the massacre. I wouldn't exactly call it a silver lining, but still. things go south, we should have a place to lay low. Go south, they did. Can I open this? Okay. All maxed on juice, it looks like.
Shit. The valve is missing. Please be around, valve.
Please, Valve, please. Am I gonna have to like go to the other tank? No.
Hey. That's my way out. Once I dry it up a bit.
So if you had the misfortune of going to the other tank first, you'd have to come back for the valve. Lucky us.
There. Now it's ready to gulp down some water.
Pretty dolls. So many dolls to play with. Such pretty things to work with. Francis. Nurse Ursula. She was insatiable. And him, the only one to get away. But they don't last. They never last. But you will. Won't you?
Central chamber water pressure or water level? I guess those are the same thing. Oh, that's it? They need bigger tanks on the Titanic. I guess that's kind of the Titanic's thing, not being prepared, not having enough for what they
Now I
need.
can get to the other tank.
No, this just goes... I don't know where it goes. Oh, this one had its own
That's it. Second tank ready for duty.
had its own valve. I feel as though I've done something wrong. I see. There's just this debris in the way. Okay.
I'm so glad you're here. Others, not enough. Never enough. Never full. Never warm. And her. Oh! Worn out. Rag! You. Cut from the same cloth.
Oh, are there directions?
Yes. The central chamber's open. Get your ass down there, Marianne.
No, I didn't. Okay.
Okay. Let's get a lay of the land.
Wait. I don't know if I messed up or not.
So much for us to see, for us to eat,
Pan's Labyrinth keeps like talking,
us to wear.
but I don't ever actually seem to
Can't go on like this.
have to interact with them.
Just let me wear you. We'll walk this world together.
Okay.
No more shame. Never again. Let them look. Let them see. Let them know. Let them feel our pain. Mine. It all ends in me.
Am I racing him? Is it? Did he just see me from across there? Do I need to blast him?
No more cold. No more shame. Never again. Let them look. Let them see. Let them know. Let them feel our pain. Let me get back here. It all ends in me.
Okay. That wasn't great.
No more cold. No more shame. Never again. Let them look.
Okay, I think things are...
Let them see.
The
Let them know.
cogs are turning.
Let them feel our pain. Let's get back here.
Is that just as far as I can go?
You seated.
I thought that was going to be way more complicated.
Lily. Thomas. You were here. I can feel it.
Classic, classic.
Hey, I know this one. Used to be one of my favorites.
Jan Pollock. Here's what I know. I think I know. The powers come from the same place, but they can manifest in different ways. She seems to exist in both places, as if her mind can inhabit two bodies at the same time. To her, whatever happens in one place affects the other. Does she see the line between the two, or are they one and the same? New hypothesis. Death thins out the veil between worlds so that a newborn mind never has to split. Makes sense in a weird, effed up way.
Vitamins, antibiotics, neuroleptics, antidepressants. Even by my standards, that's a lot of pills.
Okay, so this is just like a...
No, don't do this to me. Burnt to a crisp. Guess I should look for a spare.
Could I have avoided that? That looks useful.
Ah, yes. Busted open. From the inside. This was definitely Lily's place. Where he kept her. Again with the salt. The whole room is lined with it.
Again?
Little windows into the world. It's something, I guess. She'd be a grown woman by now, but the room is still all dolls and unicorns. In Imagine being locked up in this place, having a needle shoved into your arm day in, day out. You didn't deserve this, Lily.
Salt. Who knew it was that simple? A bit of alchemy, some spiritual infusion, and there you have it. Looks like the folk tales were true after all. Anyway, the room is ready, and it works. It actually works. For the first time in my life, I can feel alone. It feels effing wonderful.
Oh, shit. Too much power. Let there be light. Nice decor. Very minimalist. Huh. Mold. It looks pretty fresh. Someone's been here recently. If I find enough pieces, I might be able to get to the other side. Better get to it, Alice. Okay, here's one. So far, so good. There. Another one.
Are they setting me up again? Is this a blood in the bathtub thing again? Okay, no Silent Hill 2 situation.
Looks like he could never quite let go of his passion. In another life, perhaps.
She almost saw me today, sensed me. I should have known. I need to be more careful, keep my distance. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I know I did the right thing leaving her at the hospital. It's better this way. She's better this way. But I keep thinking of that day, when it finally happens, when she discovers what she really is. She'll be confused, afraid. I should be there for her, to help her make sense of it all, to tell her it's all right. No. She'll make it through. She's strong, just like her mother. Gotcha. Funeral home, Jack Orkin. Don't.
make magic happen. This was definitely Thomas's workspace. I can sense the determination. Whatever he was working on, he really gave it his all. Were you trying to send the monster away? Or to get your other self back?
I'm confused now.
And there it was. The moment we would finally met.
It's you. You're alive.
Thomas?
In a way, yes.
Wait. You're the other one. The spirit. But the Hound. I thought you were gone.
Gone. No, no. Trapped. I spent years in Henry's fucked up world. Oh, when you sent him away, I could finally break free. That's why you're so important. You can finish this.
Where is he? Where is my father?
I don't know. For the first time in my life, I don't feel his presence. I've been away for so long. Could you stay for a moment? Tell me how all this started.
It all starts with a dead girl.
The dead can't smoke cigarettes.
so that he could be alone. Separated from his powers. Remain handy, unsteady, unstable.
Unstable. What do you mean?
She's a medium too, man. Powerful. That's a rising flame. When a ritual hurt her. Something inside her. Something terrible. And it was only a matter of time before it got out. It's what your father feared. And he tried to avoid.
That's why he called me. But that means
Yes. She's still alive. There's still a way to save her. You have to find her, Marianne.
where is she? Where is my sister?
In here.
Oh. Time for you to go. I'll hold it off for as long as I can.
I'm not leaving you.
Can't only save Butterfly. Trust me. I'm sorry.
No, no, no.
Okay. This is what I anticipate to be the finale of The Medium. As I recall, we hadn't really reunited with Thomas, our father. We reunited with his spirit. Our spirit met his spirit, and he may or may not be gone. And Lily is alive. And we are going to find her. We went through the endless red filing room. Not a fan. Not a fan of that part. But let's see what we can find now.
God. this path 1,000 times in my mind. I know every inch of it. But this time, something is different. I'm getting close. I can feel it. I can feel it so clearly now.
I don't. What is our necklace? What does New Jersey have to do with the story? Is it half a butterfly? Does Lily have the other half? Or is it just New Jersey? Probably half a butterfly, I guess. Now that I think about it.
Lily, I've been waiting for you, little sister. Lily, I didn't know. I couldn't remember. I'm so sorry. It's okay. It was better that way. At least you had a life. For a while.
What now?
That day when the fire broke out at our house, I made a deal. The part of my soul that was tormented was set loose. You mean the monster? But why? To save you. It helped us escape the flames, but in return, I had to set it free. Free to devour, to destroy, to kill, and even massacre. Yes. All those people died so that we could live. Because I lived, so did my demons. Father knew my powers were too dangerous. He left you at the hospital so you could have a normal life.
Oh, she does have backwards New Jersey.
Did he try to? No. Maybe he should have. But he couldn't bring himself to do it. Instead, he locked me away. But he only delayed the inevitable. Monster, it got out. And now you're here. You're the only one who can fix this.
You. We both share our father's gifts, but also his fate. And the dream.
The dream. But all I see is a girl. You. Shot dead. Here, on this pier. Hasn't it already happened? No.
It's not the past you see. The dream. It's what I want to happen.
What?
It all ends in me.
But... No! No!
You can't send a spirit away while the host is still alive. That's why you couldn't destroy the monster. That's why Sadness didn't want to go.
But... You're my sister.
That's why it has to be you. I'm not strong enough. It won't let me. Only you can end this. Only you can fix what our father could not.
Liliana, I can't. Please, don't make me do this.
It's the only way to destroy it. To prevent further bloodshed.
Lily? Oh!
Marianne? What's going on?
Skin suit now too small, constricting, outgrown. Don't need her. Suit, light, almost gone, not dark yet, but it's getting
There is another way.
Marianne. No.
What is she doing? It's just
Like you said, I'm your only chance. Aren't I? You need a medium strong enough to sustain you. The others? They only lasted for so long before you broke them down.
Marianne, please. I don't want
Maybe
this.
it's not your choice. Maybe this is my story after all.
No!
Don't do this!
Please, sister. Set me free.
No! Stay back! Stay back!
All ends to me. It has to be you.
It'll never stop.
Finish this.
Only you can end this.
You can't always save everyone, Butterfly.
It all starts with a dead girl.
Okay. I had a 10-minute cutscene left of the game. That was it. Whoopsies. That was the medium, I guess. I mean, this is not a hot take. The game got like really good reviews, right? For the most part. I enjoyed playing the game. I am going to go out on a limb and say this game is good as a game. Like, the controls are sometimes clunky, especially with the changing camera angles. I had to, like, let go of the stick every time the camera angle changed, or else I would kind of, like, want to wiggle away in a weird direction. And that was frustrating, but, like, easily enough dealt with. The puzzling was pretty light. I thought that, like, water puzzle was going to be something cool, and it was just like, no, move all the water to the left, move all the water to the right, open the things. And, like, I don't know. I don't want to sound like I didn't have a good time, because I did. I did have a good time playing the game. I thought it looked really sharp. I thought the visuals and the atmosphere were, like, a big positive for me. I don't, like, especially when you have, like, both worlds, like, literally on top of each other, and you're, like, looking and seeing what's going on where. It was cool. It was cool. They got me. That one freaking jump scare with the bathtub. They got me there. Only one. Only one in the whole game. But they couldn't resist. And it was effective. I'll say it was effective. I think the big thing is the story. Okay, we're going to try and... We're really rocking out right now, and I don't want to, like... Is it not going to be an ambiguous ending? Sorry, buds. Okay. There was, like, one major complaint, story-wise, that I had heard coming into this game. And it was with Lily and her character, and how it presents her, and thereby, like, victims of trauma or specific type of trauma, as, like, unredeemable, that the monster will inevitably escape no matter what. And in the end, in this case, it's true. Like, I can see that reading. Like, we're not given any other outcome for Lily. But this is kind of the, like, failure of video games. We can only tell one story. And I think there, even within this game, there's, like, nuance. The one thing that I didn't like, that doesn't come across, is Thomas's role in what happened to Lily. Like, he has his own demons to deal with, but he, like, sees the danger she possesses and is like, yeah, I'm going to lock her in the basement. Done. And it's like, okay, well, she's already been through this, and then you locked her in the basement. And so, like, it never goes back to say, hey, like, I guess that's the criticism, right? It never goes back to say, hey, as outsiders, we play a part in what happens to these people after this. Like, Marianne comes in and finds Thomas's spirit, and she's just like, I'm glad I found you, Dad. I know you did what was best for me. And she's never like, do you think maybe you shouldn't have locked Lily in the salt basement for 20 years or whatever. Was that a bad idea? Like, could we have tried something different? Like, because then at the end, when Lily says that, like, the monster getting out was inevitable, like, yeah, you can understand why she would think that. Like, she's been trapped in the basement and told she's dangerous for years and years and years and years. Like, the consequences of everyone's actions make sense in the context of the story. Like, the outcome makes sense. Like, the idea that a traumatized person could pass on that trauma is not, like, totally made up. It is way too often the story, but it is not totally made up. But so we just don't do a good job recognizing that Lily is a victim, that the monster, like, that we failed her. She didn't fail. And yeah, like, that's not, I guess I just see both sides of it a little bit. Like, that is not the only outcome that could happen. That is true. That is a valid criticism. But I did like because, I mean, Marianne does not go through, like, all that Lily went through, but had her own things to deal with, and, like, constantly is compassionate throughout the whole game. She comes in here, she helps all these people cross over, like, without question. Again, she meets her father, and it's just like, I'm just happy to see you, bro. Like, no one should have to go through all this stuff. Even Richard, even when she meets Richard, she, like, tells him what a disgusting dude he is, but she's compassionate there and sends him on. Like, it's also to help everyone else, but, like, Mary almost too much is just always thinking about other people the entire game. I guess part of it is because, like, it's a video game and someone's got to be the good guy and someone's got to be the bad guy. But even to the end, Marianne is, like, trying to be compassionate, trying to save Lily, trying to save everyone. And, like, not knowing the end, like, it's representative. Like, when Lily wants to take that step, that's the thing that she wants to do at the end. Of course, it's hard to understand, like, what the hell is the right thing to do. And, like, you don't know how it ends. Yeah, because, like, what the hell would you do in that situation? Not if there was a monster, but, you know, yeah, the monsters, and, you know, you get it. I think like the metaphor in its own way, like, worked pretty well in this game. The monster was cool and made sense. Like, it was all, I don't know. I think the game was deserving of the praise that it got. I just saw numbers. Like, oh yeah, 9 out of 10. I didn't see, like, specific reviews or criticism or discussion of the story. I'm sure all this stuff has been said before. But despite some of the gameplay shortcomings and some of the story shortcomings that I do see, overall, I thought it was, like, reasonably positive representation. The other thing, too, with the abilities as a medium, I said it, like, during the playthrough, it was a good way to show, like, the different ways people handle being, like, neuroatypical and stuff. Like, Marianne is able to, like, understand who she is, how her abilities, like, make her different, but, like, understand that she's special and great because of it. And again, Marianne's the good guy and everyone else is whatever. But, like, Thomas fights with it his whole life. He goes into his salt bunker to try and get away from it. And, like, that's an understandable thing. Like, again, it's like, here's where the video game, like, fails a little bit, right? Because, like, Thomas doesn't have to feel that way. You understand why he would, but he doesn't have to. Like, it's not Thomas's fault. It's everyone else's fault for, like, othering Thomas. Or, you know, when the metaphor transfers to the real world, when you think about real world things. It'd be good if it was like, yeah, Thomas, you're allowed to embrace your medium powers, embrace your difference, and be who you are. But it is understandable why Thomas would want to go in that bunker and feel like, they even say, like, it's the only time he felt he was normal. It's not even, like, that deep, really. Like, like I said, it doesn't ever get into, like, what would make Thomas feel that way, or why people would make Thomas feel that way, or how we handle these folks in real life. That like discompassionate way that people can be treated and stuff. Like, it doesn't, it's just a video game. I mean, not to say that video games can't, I don't know where I come out on that, on whether video games can handle sensitive subjects. I did appreciate that this game doesn't ever feel like it needs to show you what happened to Lily or anything like that. You get it. Like I said, you see Lily's spirit, like, totally ripped up. You understand it. I think that, like, when, who was it? Was it Richard's parents or Tom? It had to be Richard's parents, right? His father dies in the war, and his mom's new boyfriend. Like, even that was excessive, just having the guy yell. Like, like I said, there are more subtle ways to do it than that. But to, like, you never had to see it. It never had to be there. You can, like, I liked that. I don't need to see people being abused in my video games to understand the idea, or, like, there's other ways to be scary. I think this game was very cool in that respect. It made, like, a super creepy atmosphere. You understood what was going on, and it didn't have to show you those, like, bits where, if you're sensitive to that, you don't come in and see that. And maybe, you know, it makes it a little bit easier for some set of folks to handle. So I thought that was cool. I thought it's, like, smart. It's clever when you can find ways to do that. Having people yell that they're, like, being hurt is not particularly clever. But I think what was done with Lily was in the way her abuse was not depicted, was better. It's always hinted. It's never even outright stated, I don't think. But yeah, I'm just, like, rambling now for forever. Who knows how long that was. That was The Medium. I really and truly thought it was a pretty cool game. I do understand some of the criticism, but overall, I thought it was pretty cool. Well, folks, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for sticking through. Again, if you liked it, hit all the buttons. Check me out live on Twitch. Otherwise, have a wonderful day. Be excellent to each other. And Tom willing, I'll see you soon.